Tropical Storm Trami brings severe flooding and landslides to the Philippines. Widespread flooding and landslides set off by a tropical storm in the northeastern Philippines on Thursday swept away cars and prompted authorities to scramble for motorboats to rescue trapped villages, some on roofs. But the onslaught may not be over. State forecasters raise the rare possibility that the storm, the 11th and one of the strongest to hit the Philippines this year, could make a U-turn next week, as it is pushed back by high-pressure winds in the South China Sea. Tens of thousands remained displaced after fleeing floods driven by a torrential downpour that dumped 2 months' worth of rainfall in just 2 days, 392 mm in some areas. The storm, known as Kristine in the Philippines, was blowing over Aguinaldo town in the mountain province of Ifugao after dawn with sustained winds up to 95 km per hour, 59 miles per hour, and gusts up to 160 km per hour, 99 miles per hour. It was blowing westward and was forecast to enter the south China Sea later on Thursday, according to state forecasters. Government offices and schools across the main island of Luzon remained shuttered on October 25th, and storm surge warnings were still in place along the west coast, with potential waves as high as 2 meters. An official tally released late on October 24th reported and have buried some towns in sludge-like volcanic sediment set loose by the storm. In the foothills of main volcano in Albay province, mud and other debris cascaded toward nearby town as the storm hit, engulfing houses and cars in black-colored mudflows. More than 2.6 million people were affected by the deluge, with nearly 320,000 people fleeing into evacuation centers or relatives' homes, disaster mitigation officials said. About 20 big storms and typhoons hit the Philippines or its surrounding waters each year, damaging homes and infrastructure. But a recent study showed that storms in the Asia-Pacific region are increasingly forming closer to coastlines, intensifying more rapidly and lasting longer over land due to climate change.